Hi, welcome back. So once again, received yet another strange message, another cryptic one, but this time a DM, a direct message, not an email. And this was on Instagram, my Instagram account. So it kind of as follows, like usual. I upload a key, somewhat important video, which if you haven't seen yet, make sure to check, link top corner of the screen. And it was to do with never seen before text message from Kenny Veach towards another family member. Now, after posting that video, which was, kind of late last night, when I woke up in the morning, I noticed there was a message in the inbox, and upon checking it, this is what I was met with. So this was the message I received. As you can see, not much going on. No hi, bye, welcome, this is me, hello, nothing. Default profile picture, 2 followers, 0 post, account is private, and their username called "You Are Not Talking to Real Susan." And then the only thing they did send to me was either a screenshot picture of what looks to be a cassette tape. Upon closer inspection, the cassette tape seems to be of the singer band Avril Lavigne, and the name of the album called Love Sucks. Now, I can't quite make out any of the other text. I assume it must be the name of the different songs on the album. And yeah. So what's the meaning behind that message and the cassette tape? Is it aimed at me? Well, I know at times you get it where people will send someone lyrics to a song or a piece of music to listen to as it conveys a secret message towards them and how the other person feels. I don't believe it applies in this case because reality is I've never really been in a situation like that, nor has anyone liked me in that way. So that would rule that one out. What other ways of looking at it? Well, let's take a look at the username one more time. The username reads, "You are not talking to real Susan." I mean, the vocabulary isn't great, to be honest. I don't know if that hints towards that this person is probably a young degenerate messing around, or maybe they're just bad at English and they're from a different country. Now, the only interesting thing I will say is you look at the message, the time sent, 21:45, I believe. Well, I uploaded my video at 2300 hours last night. So it's not to do with in response to that video I've done. So that's just kind of interesting. But I wasn't on my phone on the app at the time, so I wouldn't have known. So really, what's the whole point of this? Well, from the username, they are implying that the Susan we know is supposedly an imposter and it's not the real Susan Veach. So then the question would bring, who is the real Susan Veach then? And why is this person coming out all of a sudden saying that? You know what I'm saying? Now, before people jump in, it is a key thing to make note of this and document due to the simple fact another person previously had some kind of experience or encounter where there was suggestions of that isn't the real Susan or someone else reaching out, like how it's happened here. So we need to keep track of these little patterns and moments just in case, because you never know. And this is the next thing. People will jump and rush in and say, oh, what's the point doing this? You're wasting your time. Oh, it's so silly and this and that. It's very effortless in terms of this type of video. It's just keeping track and monitoring all the stuff in general, just in case. Because if you think about it, if things aren't talked about or, shown in a video, down the line when something else happens or somebody else pops up, you won't be able to refer back to what's previously happened. You know what I'm saying? Like with the cryptic messages, the originals in the past. If I never covered that to begin with, when Lucid Victoria turned up, you wouldn't have been able to refer to that person being the same person back then because you didn't have the previous stuff material. Does that make sense? So yeah, kind of typical this happening. Not the end of the world. Just see what happens next. And I'm sure some people will be like, oh, what are you going to do next? Well, we'll see. So that's just a quick little video, quick little update. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.